Let's go. Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. This time we're going to be covering a article that was recently passed on to me by Supergirl actually. And so we're gonna do that, and then we're also going to be going through a something that I think a lot of you need to know about. It's affected a particular YouTube user, but I'm afraid that they're eventually gonna start coming for all of us. So if you guys can hear that, my dog is on my bed. Okay, so this is the article in question. Now, a lot of people are saying that this was unbiased, but in my opinion, this is actually an example of someone that actually does their research. And so let's go on ahead and just dig through this. Anime Outsiders Cody Bayer, I think that's how you pronounce that, claims Dragon Ball Super Broly voice actor Vic Mignogna targeted with sexual misconduct accusations due to his conservative Christian beliefs. And of course he gives evidence of this. I'm not going to read this whole thing, but I'm just going to read the bits that interest me. Cody Bayer states, I can confirm from Vic Mignogna something that we've all kind of suspected. The actual reason these voice actors are coming after him. The gist of what he said is the exact reason we guessed in the beginning. It is because he is a Christian conservative, especially the Christianity thing. That seems to be the biggest hang-up they have. There we go. Bayer adds that when Mignogna appears at conventions, he requests space to do his Gospel of John panel and kind of preach. Yukita adds a little Bible study. Cody then elaborates on how some of Mignogna's voice actor peers view this. Well, apparently, to a lot of these voice actors, that makes him a creepy cult leader. I think he meant to put leader. They think he indoctrinates children. Since there have been pedophile priests, him being a very religious man, that must make him a pedophile, especially because how many young fans, especially because how young his fans are. And they think there is something evil with what he does for the preaching and the Gospel of John. This seems to be the biggest reason. Why are there so many ads on this? Jeez. Bayer then goes on to talk about how it's also politically motivated. The other one is, of course, Vic Mignogna not following them publicly. He danced around this a little bit, but he did still make it clear it was a political thing for a lot of them too. He said a lot of them were kooks, and that was his word. Bayer then elaborates further on his conversation with Mignogna. If there is any good thing to come out of this, it's not that everybody knows. It's not that everybody knows the truth about these people. Everybody knows what we at Anime Outsiders have been saying. Everybody knows what Vic has had to deal with. What Vic has had to deal with it. It's all out in the open for the greater public. They know how nutty these people are now. If there is any positive to this, it's that. And he did seem to agree with that. He would add, there is so much he wants to say, but he's too nice a guy and too smart to say it. And then of course, let me just get rid of a few of these here. There we go. And then of course, he includes some screenshots of stuff like that. So this is coming from Bayer's Twitter itself. We did talk about that. Don't know how much I should share, but the short answer is this. Many of them are ideological nut bars. Many of them don't like how openly religious he is, and there are those just upset at his success and getting gigs they wanted. One particularly nutty one was raised by a religious family and is bitter about it and thinks Vic is indoctrinating fans. I can think who the... I'm not gonna say who it is in case I'm wrong, but I can think, based off of a recent interview, not really recent, but based off of, one that happened in 2018, I'm willing to bet you who the voice actor is. I'm not gonna say it here, I'm just gonna give a subtle hint about it. If any of you have seen that interview, you know exactly who I'm talking about, and stuff like that. But anyway, Vic's faith and how open he is with it seems to be a big point of contention with these voice actors. Mignogna is open about his faith. His discussions at conventions, including involving religion, are widely available on YouTube. I've actually seen a few of his conventions, you know, his panels where he talks about his faith and stuff like that. And it's really good. It's really good to see someone in the voice acting industry, you know, being able to, you know, profess the gospel to people and stuff like that. And so it's really cool. It's a really special thing. Mignogna has been accused of misconduct by fellow Dragon Ball Super voice actors Monica Rial and Jamie Marchi. Mignogna has repeatedly denied the allegations. Following the accusations, he was fired by Funimation. Rooster Teeth also removed Mignogna from Ruby. Blah 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 blah. So basically, Kamei-con did reinvite Mignogna. Mignogna has acquired a legal team, and lawyer Ty Beard and Nick Rikita created a GoFundMe to raise funds for Mignogna's legal team. The GoFundMe has currently raised over $119,000. Wow, that's nuts. I mean, I heard something like Nick increased the amount to 200K. So we're on the way there. We're on the way there. Do you think Mignogna was targeted due to his conservative Christian beliefs? At the end of the day, to me, I think that's exactly what happened here. That's honestly exactly what happened. I mean, the world openly hates Christianity. At least the majority of it does. And I mean, you know, it's just sad. It's just sad to see something like this happen. Alright, so real quickly, I found the post that I was talking to you guys about in my last video, in which this voice actress basically tells this guy to kill himself. And so basically, so here's the thing. I honestly didn't know these voice actors were capable of being giant babies. I'm seriously rethinking dubs. Please help. Nothing seems real in this world anymore. Can I please kill myself? That in and of itself is an extremely, you know, that's an extremely dark question to ask. And rather than comfort the guy, this moron had the tenacity to literally say this to him. Knock yourself out, we won't stop you. So, in other words, she knew that this guy was probably battling a suicidal tendency or something like that, and rather than try to talk him out of it, she flat out told him to go through with it. I don't know if that's an offense or not, but it's pretty, oh boy, it's pretty stingy. I'll just leave it at that. It's pretty stingy. Okay, so I can't really seem to find it, but this was actually the last little thing that I wanted to talk about here, and it's actually a direct message. So this is actually a group that I'm involved with, and so Senpaishome, he gave me I asked him if I could, you know, I asked him if I could make a video about this what's going on with him, and he didn't really give me an answer, but you know, he said that he was planning on making one, and so I assumed that, you know, okay, so that must be a go-ahead then. But basically, Senpai has been reported, and this has actually gone on for a while. He's been banned like 2 or 3 times at this point, for saying stuff about Vic, for, like, you know, supporting Vic and stuff like that. And he's being reported. Let me see if I can find the original post, or if it's on here. No. So, according to the screen cap, it was done for Renfamous. But at a closer glance, it appears that he's been banned by Dominique Sky. Now, I don't have access to any screen caps or any tweets about this, so because I don't know the full story. But again, considering the fact that this has happened in the past by people on the KickVic's side, I'm just gonna go on assuming that Dominique Sky or Renfamous was the one that reported him. Apparently, he's been banned for like 12 hours or something like that. But the point that I was trying to make with this is that, okay, this has happened to Senpai, and it's horrible that it happened to him. It's bad that it happened to him, that he was reported and that he was banned. But what I'm realizing is it's only a matter of time before they come after the rest of us. It's only a matter of time. Because if they can take Senpai down, granted temporarily, but if they can take Senpai down, what chance do we have in terms of, not being reported? I mean, don't get me wrong, these are only temporary punishments we're talking about. I haven't heard of anyone getting permanently banned. But again, it makes me worrisome. It makes me very worrisome. Because if someone as big as Senpai in this community can be taken down, then it's only a matter of time before they come after Hirohei, Yellow Flash, Unreal Engine Network. I mean, it's only a matter of time before they come after us. Before they come after the rest of us in this group. Granted, if they do that, we'll know that they have an agenda, which they obviously do. Because this is the third time they've done this to this poor guy. But, I mean, that's just... Seriously, there needs to be something done about this, because I tweeted this, this morning. Let me see. Okay, so after I found out about his banning, I posted this to everyone. Attention, hashtag I stand with Vic community. At Senpai, well, this is actually a this is his account name. Just got falsely reported again. He's banned for 12 hours. Spread this around. This cannot continue. They're going after him mainly, but it's only a matter of time before they go after Hirohei or someone else. Spread this. And then, of course, I posted the screen cap as well, from that message chat that you guys saw earlier. But the point still stands. It's only a matter of time before they come after before they come after someone else, like me or Hirohei or Yellow Flash, Unreal Engine Network. I mean, it's only a matter of time before they come after us. At this point. And it's sad. It's so sad that we live in a online society in which one side has all the power, when the net is supposed to be a free place for everyone to have a voice and to take their own sides at. It's just really sad. And apparently not only are they doing this, not only are they reporting people, but some of them I've heard are even doxing people, which is illegal in and of itself. But basically what I was going for with this person here is basically, from what I've heard anyway, something happened with either their brother or their son. Something really bad happened, and the police arrested him, and she's screaming that he's innocent until proven guilty. And that he couldn't possibly have done this offense. What that offense is, I'm not going to go into. A lot of people have already covered it on Twitter and YouTube and so on. But that shows some serious hypocrisy, because this person was apparently involved with the whole KickVic thing. I don't know how, but apparently they were involved. And it shows some major hypocrisy and a major double standard when, as well as preferential treatment and favoritism, when you say that when one of your family members or whoever this was gets accused of this thing, this horrible offense, and they're denying any evidence when they did find evidence. They did find evidence of this guy doing these things. And yet, she's screaming that he's innocent until proven guilty. When Vic Mignogna is accused of something very similar in nature, if you know what I mean, there's no evidence to support any of the allegations or stories, and yet these harpies, these vampiric harpies, are proclaiming that he's guilty until proven innocent. That shows some major hypocrisy. If any of you are watching this, that's not how it works. In the real world, it's innocent until proven guilty in all circumstances, including the online realm. Ah, this upsets me so much. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry for that little outburst, but I mean, but at least I didn't swear, so, but, although I really wanted to, but I held myself back. But, so, that's my whole 2 cents on this matter, involving this moron and her ridiculous double standard that she has, as well as the whole senpai situation. Send him support. Definitely send Senpai your support and your love and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Because, I mean, he's been banned for 12 hours. I'm crying out loud. But, like I said, it's only a matter of time before they come after us. Before they come after the rest of us. And unless there are some Twitter police that are, you know, actively, you know, patrolling around, keeping an eye on them and keeping these guys on a leash, no one's safe. No one is safe. Your personal information, I'm sorry to say this, but if these guys are capable of doxing these people, all of our information is practically up for grabs. If you've posted it, which I haven't. But, I mean, it's just stupid. It's so stupid that these guys can do all of these things. They can do all of these hypocritical and criminal acts. And yet when we call them out for it, they say we're morons. They say we don't know what we're talking about. They beat us into the dirt! And yet, they're doing these things. Sorry if I spin on you. It's not your fault. I'm just... when a situation like this calls for it, I mean... I try my best to hold myself back, but sometimes some of the anger seeps through. Ah, jeez. But anyway, that's all I wanted to say on this. If you guys support Vic Mignogna and you want to be up to date on this entire situation, go on ahead and hit that subscribe button. Check the other creators out as well. Show them your support. Send them your love. Tell them that Mark sent you. And yeah, just spread this video out to the public, because the more people know about this, the more of a chance we have to stop it. And that was the whole point of me making this video in the first place, was to try to stop all this. Alright? So, until next time, God bless, and I'll catch you later. See ya.